This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Fayetteville School is brought to you by State Representative Ron Johnson and Curtis and Son Funeral Home.
Hey, we welcome Lydia Platt this morning. Lydia, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for being with us this morning. She is a freshman at Fayetteville High School, 14 years old. Lydia, tell us about yourself this morning.
Well, as you said, I'm 14 years old. I go to Fayetteville High School. I've been attending that school since 6th grade.
Well, what's so special? I hear a lot of people talk about the Fayetteville community and Fayetteville School. What's so special about it to you?
Yes, sir. I enjoy my school very much. Me and my family, we are very honored to be able to attend such a close-knit community school. My mom is always raving about the parental involvement at our school. Like, the community is always involved, parents are always invited, and so we just really like that aspect of it.
Now, not every young person says that they're excited and enjoy going to school, but I can tell this morning you really feel that.
Yes, sir, I do.
What about your family?
Well, my dad is in charge of human resources at a ministry called Vapor, and my mom is a stay-at-home mom.
I thought I'd seen your dad somewhere. You're in the 9th grade at Fayetteville High School. So far, so good, your freshman year?
Yes, sir. It's definitely amped up since middle school, the homework and the challenges in the classroom. But
I was about to say some of the differences. I mean, you've been in this program since, 6th grade?
Yes, sir.
At Fayetteville, and as you step in as a freshman, some more of those changes that you've encountered and have had to adapt a little bit.
So since middle school, there's definitely been an increase in the homework and the challenges in the classroom. I'm in pre-AP classes, so a lot is expected out of me and my classmates, but just trying to keep up those good grades and adapt to the...
Before we go too much further, you got some siblings too, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Who are they?
3 sisters. There's Leah, Lily, and Laurel. Leah is
my goodness, say that fast three times.
Yes, sir, no kidding. My parents did it for monogramming purposes because I was the first grandchild. But Leah is in the 6th grade, Lily is in the 3rd grade, and Laurel is a kindergartner.
Okay, and you guys attend church here in Sylacauga?
Yes, sir, Mignon Baptist.
Okay, and your freshman year, you just jumped in with both feet, involved in a lot of organizations and stuff like that. What are some of those, and what do you do?
I'm in FBLA, Key Club. I serve on the Student Ambassador Leadership Team. Mm-hmm. I'm in concert band, and I also play JV and varsity basketball. Now,
you're also a news anchor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me get over there, and you come over here. You're the news anchor for the Daily Howl. What do y'all do with that?
Well, every morning we come in a few minutes early, and we'll just film the school news, the lunch. To close off the segment each day, there's a thought of the day, and I'm one of the main news anchors.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about that? Were you nervous when you first started, or are you pretty good with it?
The Daily Howl program started last year, and I was involved from the beginning, so I was kind of nervous, but now I'm kind of used to it.
Okay. Well, this show, you get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So if you're going to be a news anchor, that's something to consider down through time. Now, you're talking about taking the pre-AP courses. What are those?
Pre-AP is, there's a distinction between standard classes and pre-AP. Mm-hmm. Pre-AP is, you pretty much go into more detail on your assignments, and a lot more is expected out of you. There's a lot more homework and a lot more rigorous curriculum involved with the pre-AP classes.
Now, you've kind of got your mindset on what you'd like to do after your high school career. What would that be?
I would like to pursue a career in politics. I would love to attend George Washington University in the heart of Washington, D.C., because that's kind of like right in the middle of everything, hands-on experience and internships. And so.
Politics, that's the talk every day, especially now. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on the political world?
Well, I think definitely people are very outspoken, and sometimes, that can get them in trouble. But I think that I could bring about fresh change, and I would just really like the opportunity to do that.
What exactly would you like to do? Any idea what direction you want to go as far as a career in politics?
I would love to go into the executive branch focusing mainly on either national security or diplomacy.
Well, I guess you know State Representative Ron Johnson, right? And he's got a lot of a connection not only in our state but in Washington, and I'm sure he can help you get next foot forward with that. As a freshman at Fayetteville School, we're coming up on the holiday season with Christmas and then a new year, and you're about 3 months into the school year or so, or a couple of months into the school year. How have you found it so far?
It's been very challenging. I really do enjoy the school. One thing that I do like in particular is that even as the holidays are closing in, this week in particular, this is our homecoming week, so there's like a bunch of festivities after school and dress up week during school, but still the teachers are like, they're not gonna let us, get the easy way out just because it's a festivity week. So
now, are you involved in the homecoming festivities, so?
Somewhat, yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. And do you go to the football games?
Yes, sir.
All right. Coach John Limbaugh has been a friend for a long, long time. Great guy.
He is indeed.
And we're talking with Lydia Platt, who's a freshman at Fayetteville High School. And the community of Fayetteville itself, we talked about the school, but the community of Fayetteville itself is a unique situation within itself.
Yes, sir. We have this restaurant called Lori Darlin's, and anytime I go in there, I always know at least half of the people in there. So I really do enjoy that, how everybody knows everybody,
Yeah.
It's just a very close-knit community.
What do you do outside of school? What are some of your hobbies?
Well, I really do enjoy hanging out with my family. I like to swim, hike, I like nature. I like reading, actually.
Okay. Talk about a little bit your spiritual aspect of your life.
Well, I go to church at Mignon Baptist here in Sylacauga. I'm an active member of my youth group, and I was saved at an early age. The Lord really worked in my life. So.
Who is somebody that's really been your go-to person when you've got an issue and you know that it stays there, and you can just confide in somebody and they'll help you along the way? Who would that be?
I would have to say my parents on that one. Both of my parents are very supportive. I know that I can come to them about anything, so I'm very thankful for that.
Okay. Lydia Platt, who's a 14-year-old ninth grader at Fayetteville High School, and she hopes to attend George Washington University in Washington, D.C., in the hub of the political arena, and she wants to pursue a career in politics, and I'm sure you'll do very well at that.
Thank you.
Your first year as a freshman, how do you try to lead as a freshman? I know you got upper classes, but how do you try to lead as a freshman?
As a freshman, I've been put in positions to kind of interact with our elementary students. That's another good thing about the school. It gives elementary students a chance to interact with their peers and kind of collaborate. So I do enjoy that. But I've been put in situations where I have had the opportunity to administer and mentor lower classmen. So I always try to be mindful and intentional, to be on my best behavior and know that people are always watching.
Okay.
So.
Lydia, thanks for coming this morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Lydia Platt, who's a freshman at Fayetteville High School, is our Star Student of the Month. We've got more daybreak just ahead, so don't go too far away.
This Star Student of the Month has been brought to you by State Representative Ron Johnson and Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Tune in to Daybreak for your Star Student of the Month.